On tonight's segment, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to prepare the ends of your axles before you go out and have them plated. When you're refinishing the hardware on your bike, you want to pay close attention to your axle ends as well as all the rest of the hardware on your bike. Throughout the years, whether it's from a crash or one gets scraped, or many times people have put them in with a hammer and will cause quite a bit of damage on that axle end, you're going to want to make sure that you prepare it before you plate it. In this particular instance, we're seeing some rust on this one. It doesn't look like it's hammered too badly, but some of the rust is causing some pitting, some scaling. I'm going to show you how to get that down to make it nice before you send it in for plating. Yesterday on the page, I posted something that showed how to do this, just in pictures, no video, and I used a little angle grinder, just like this, with a roll-lock disc on it. And this is a great way to do it, but maybe you don't have one. So I'm going to show you how to do it today with some simple tools that you might have at home. First, starting with a little sanding block like this with some 240 grit sandpaper. Remember, on many axles, there's a little curve to this thing, okay? It isn't always flat. There's a little bit of curve, so you want to keep that in mind as you're going over it with your sandpaper. Or if later on you're filing it and you want to get out some of the nick. So be sure that you go with the contour of the axle or the axle end. Now you can see that while the rust is gone, there is some pitting there. Could be some light hammer marks, I'm not so sure. But now with the rust gone, we can see what's going on. We can take it a little further. I like to use a little 3-faced fine file just like this. And remember, go with the contour of the end of the axle. The end of this axle is so hard that the file isn't even putting a dent into anything here. So we are going to go with the roll-lock disc and the angle grinder. The end of our axle came out absolutely wonderfully. You can do this on swing arm pivots, front axles, rear axles, whatever you might have. Just remember, take your time, and if you have to go over it again after your polish, if you see a little something you don't like, go over it again. Take your time, do it right.